My life's hard.
That's a cold one.
This is tough. We lost. All that does is pull you down. And so, man, let's worry about the 2 or 3 little things here that we need to clean up to play better. And as long as we focus on that and then put the work in during the week, we can do whatever we want to do. And so it's as simple as that, man. Get back on the horse and let's go. Man.
Sounds like
one of the things Jared said after the game as a captain is he wanted to see urgency from his guys. You got a lot of veterans that have won a lot of games in this league. Have you seen that urgency this week?
I have. I feel that from our group. And, we're fortunate that we've got a really good group. And they've been christened in fire, man. They've been through it now. And this little minor setback is nothing. This is nothing for what we've been through. And I'm telling you, the most important thing it really is, we all want to win the game. Just get a little bit better from last week. Let's play better from last week. And then the byproduct is winning.
So I can grab that.
Imagine 2 gets your attention, second straight divisional game, and you know how important these things are in the long run.
They are. We start off with 2 in the beginning of the season, and these are really a game and a half. I mean, that's kind of how you have to look at them. So certainly important. Back at our place, home field advantage. Our crowd. So look, we're looking forward to it. Get the first division
Sparkling.
But man,
This one is, yeah, the other ones are.
Let's get this losing out of our mouth.
Pretty
I
good.
know you've talked a lot about Ben. Probably
that's the
that's
tea
been
in it,
discussed
though.
too much. Let me talk about his quarterback, Caleb Williams, because I know he's
Excited.
had his ups and downs. But man, I imagine you go into a game expecting his absolute best, and just kind of give us an idea of what kind of challenge that is.
So there's more cyanide in an apple peel.
It's a major challenge. It is the challenge.
I should see seeds.
You're the one who sent it to me.
Look, run
Said
game,
it.
absolutely. It's always going to start there. But then keeping this guy in the pocket is
lights
the
red,
most
homie.
important thing. And force him to beat us in the pocket.
Oh, I think he did that to that cop.
And if he does,
Cop was waiting
which
to turn
he
in.
is capable of, then good for them. But he's a dangerous athlete when he breaks out, man. I showed the team this morning 8 of these where he's just
haven't streamed in
breaking
days,
the
so
he's getting through the line, and all of a sudden he makes a huge explosive out of it. Whether it's
It's almost game time.
So we got to keep him balled up. What's interesting, Dan, is you look at Minnesota the other night, man. He started hot, and then it just kind of tapered. But then when you think about us at Thanksgiving last year, he didn't start real hot, and then boy, he came on fire.
Probably took 6-7 shots.
Streaky that way. You can't let him go.
Coming out of that first week, what are a couple of things you want to see on defense?
I
Just
haven't done it yet.
Man, I mentioned certainly communication, but from where we're fitting gaps, but then on the back end, man, we're playing man, all right, and we're getting these fast motions. Man, settle down and let's communicate.
It's funny. You switch over to economy, you feel the RPMs drop a little bit. Burns just a little less gas.
How we play.
That brake thing kicks in.
mentioned something around defensively.
I wish I could just set it for that,
Defensively, is it really about getting
Set it for
that
economy.
Who wouldn't want economy on all the time?
Yeah.
There's a couple right there.
Oh, shit.
Early in this game. So, but also no VA.
Be rearranging.
Yes.
Flashlight's not in the right spot.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get lost in the hood to leader, looking for my high beam flashlight. That bitch is right. Huh?
Is it?
It's that one your brother gave me.
Oh.
Christmas.
Three quarters, they put some really good tape out against Minnesota. What jumped out at you about this Bears defense?
Well, it's talented and it's always been talented. Since I've been in this division, they've always had talent. And
They had to buy a new charger for it.
that's what I want to see. That's what VA brings. Those guys are on point. They play sticky coverage, man. Sticky man coverage for a second down, certainly first, but then they change it. And they got guys on that line that can push the quarterback, push the pocket, they get on the edges and stuff. They take your first progression away. It's also going to happen.
Trey message asking if he's got his lineup set up.
Special teams, you mentioned earlier in the week.
These are for you and me.
Yeah, we are. And we expect more out of our guys. And we will tell you that. And that unit will tell you that. We need more out of it. And, it's like...
I gave him a few of those bourbon kids too.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up the slack. And that's how we've always worked.
It'd be nice to go out there and see 65,000 of your best friends, right?
I can't wait. Our guys can't wait. And You know, we love playing at home. We love it in front of our fans. And man, it's just, there's no place like home. There never is.
Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Dan.
There it is, Lions head coach Dan Canton.
No,
So
I think it's up 475, so probably 23.
Stick with us. This is your home for Detroit Lions.
This guy's fucking
I'm
being
Dan
an idiot.
Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions. I know from experience, a
Fucking
football team is like a family.
Yeah.
You trust
Try to
each
give him
other.
room to
You
merge in.
support each other. You rely on each other. That's how it is in life, especially when you've been hurt in an accident. You don't call just anyone. You turn to family for help when you're injured. And everyone knows the Bernsteins will treat you like family. And you can trust them like family. They're Michigan's first family in law.
Oh, did I? I turned on YouTube just in time. What's up, buddy?
Injured? 1-800-CALL-SAM. Life is beautiful and fragile. We fall. We get tired. And sometimes
Well, I'm going to have to do some desktop streams this week so I can do some more reads. I think because I was showing Red Zone so much last week that they didn't monetize any of my ad reads. So I still have to get 5 by the end of the month. I think I'm on pace for everything else being fine, but
need a source for soft tooling or automation to scale production.
I'm going to stop at the store real quick. She's got to pick up something she was missing from her order from yesterday, and then we're going to head up to Canton.
Design complexities? No problem. Assembly challenges?
Canton, Michigan.
Tough deadlines? No problem. There's no need to work the phones when your first call is to the 3-Dimensional Services Group. Learn more at the3dimensional.com or call 800-959-0804. You know, I'm a huge fan of Hungry Howie's, but I'm a lot more than a happy customer. I'm a happy crustomer. Yeah, crustomer. Because I'm all about that pepperoni pizza with Italian herb crust. But don't take my word for it. There's a bold flavor for every kind of crustomer. Garden salad veggie lovers, Howie breadheads, the butter cheese crust crown. Hungry Howie's has your back. And
How are you this Sunday?
14th, they're showing their crustomer appreciation
Missing?
with 25% off any total order. Order any way you want. The menu's at hungryhowies.com. After a season of tons of highs and a few bumpy lows, football season is here. Since then, have you been getting the MVP sleep you deserve? Unnecessary rough night's sleep. Serta mattresses have the lineup to tackle tossing and turning all season long. Serta iComfort with 5-zone comfort for the most supportive and comfortable night's sleep in Michigan. Serta Perfect Sleeper featuring gel-infused foams for the ultimate pressure relief. And Serta Classic, all the comfort Serta is known for at an attractive price. Go to Serta.com to find a retailer near you. Serta, we make the world's best mattress. This is injury attorney David Femininio. When I talk to a client, I understand how one moment has changed their life. I see how badly they need someone to listen to them. That's why we never back down. Get David.
Yeah, it seemed like I did a good job with them. That's just it's I think it's because my content was too much reused.
You need to call
so
me.
I'll just have to do more jumping around.
65 crash.
Stay on the red zone a whole lot less.
Get paid.
Just give you my word commentary on it.
That's their name. Yeah, I get it. No need to spell it. Dr. Trailer. It's DR Trailer Sales. But hey, we don't really care what people call us. Just make sure they call us.
The Detroit Lions pregame show on the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
All right, welcome back to Ford Field. Closing in on kickoff, Lions and Bears. Let's get to the injury report brought to you by Synergy Health Partners, Smarter Ortho and Spine Care for Metro Detroit. Port Huron, no runaround for the Lions. Injury-wise, good news is Taylor Decker is up. Kirby Joseph is up. Both of them were on the injury report this week. Kirby just showed up on Friday. Sione Baki and Trevor Nowaski both injured. They are down today. Kyler Gordon, one of the key players that will miss this one for the Bears. As far as the starting lineups are concerned, presented by Austin Benefits. Do you have a benefits broker that plays to win? You could. Visit austinbenefits.com. Guys, I want to talk about the trenches. Lomas coming to you. Decker, Mahogany, Glasgow, Ratledge, Sewell. Where do they have to be better?
Dan, I think that chemistry, that unspoken language, that's going to have to improve. I know they improved some in practice this week because they concentrated on that. They knew some of the missed assignments that they had. They knew some of the language barriers that caused them to have some of the problems there. To me, that's where they have to improve, and to me, that'll help them improve in the running game, which we need to get going early.
Jared Goff, just thoughts on that veteran quarterback, TJ, and what he brings to this game today?
I like his bounce-back ability. He's got just tough skin, right? He's mentally tough. He's physically tough. Anytime that he has a game where, hey, maybe not my best. He normally responds in a very positive way. Coming out of that game last week, felt like, maybe not Jared's best day. A lot of checkdowns, a lot of underneath stuff. And then you go back and watch the film, and it's like, I can't really blame him. The passing game didn't really give him many options to get the ball downfield. That's going to be an emphasis, I think, today for him, as long as the protection holds up, trying to take some shots and really put some stress on this Bears secondary.
Pass rush, Hutchinson, Williams, Reeder, Lopez, O'Connor, Al-Quadin, Mohammed, Makai Wingo. Where does it come from today?
So the biggest thing to me is they have to disguise. They're going to have to bring pressure, man. They're going to have to bring pressure. But if you bring it, you're going to have to disguise.
Morning, Bill.
Pressure. You don't think you'll be able to show Caleb pre-snap pressure and be successful with it. So the biggest thing, Calvin Shepard said it. If I send you, you got to get home today.
Lions and Bears both 0-1, neither wanting to fall. The 0-2 kickoff is approaching. We are glad you're with us. We'll be right back with more as we get ready for this one on the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
Step inside Ed Sheeran's world. I didn't just drop a new album play. We built a whole channel around it. Hear the songs that shaped his life, the global sounds behind play, and exclusive stories he's never told before, all handpicked by Ed. The songs that shaped me, and a few guilty pleasures. The Ed Sheeran channel.
Waiting for the foosball to come on.
And at home with the Sirius XM app.
Conan O'Brien here. Sure, it's football season. So when you aren't listening to my pigskin flying around on Sirius XM, come check out my channel, Conan O'Brien Radio. We're cracking jokes, throwing deep cuts, blitzing boredom. No pads, no playbooks, just a Hail Mary of hilarity. It's comedy in the red zone all season long. Conan O'Brien Radio. That's a tough tackle. He's down. He's not getting up. He's dead. Wait, I took it too far. Conan O'Brien
apologize.
Radio. Anytime you want on the Sirius XM app. Get closer to the game of golf with PGA Pro Radio on Sirius XM. Hear live coverage of the biggest tournaments.
They roll their eyes.
No, Eagle. Interviews with the legends of the sport, like Tiger Woods.
Well, the swing parts.
They were nice, super nice.
Tips from our experts to improve your own game.
Hinging your wrists in the backswing is going to create potential power.
Hear what it takes to be a champion from 10-time major winner Annika Sorenstam on her show, Annika.
I know what it's like to take good shots. I know what they're supposed to look like and feel like.
We are the exclusive radio home for the Masters.
It's a Grand Slam roar at Augusta National. Rory McIlroy bent down in emotion, touching his head. He's won the Masters.
Ryder Cup Radio live from Bethpage Black in New York returns Monday, September 22nd.
Bill also hi, Doc. Bill.
U.S. win for Scotty Scheffler over John Rahm.
Experience the world of golf on PGA Tour Radio, Channel 92.
Don't sweat the Sunday morning fantasy football roster decisions.
Need your help, need your help, need your help.
Let the experts of Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio be your guides. Jeff Radcliffe, Jeff Mans, and Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life keep you informed with up-to-the-minute injury news and start-sit advice.
He's a must-start. He's playing a bad defense, and he's going to go forward.
Get the info you need on game day. All season long on Fantasy Sports Radio.
We're getting
Sirius
better
XM
Christmas.
87 in the car.
Yes,
Sirius
best
XM
pretzels.
app. Sam Roberts
Best
has a
pretzels
brand new
ever.
daily show on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7. Not Sam Wrestling Live. Join Sam Monday through Thursday, noon Eastern, for his spin on everything going on in the world of pro wrestling. John Cena basically proceeded to give us a fan service match. He proceeded to give us the match that we wanted, that would make us cheer. It's Not Sam Wrestling Live on Pro Wrestling Nation 24/7, channel 156 in the car, and on the Sirius XM app. Howies.com. We pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves on the Detroit Lions radio network. Interact with our stable of former players, coaches, and executives on Sirius XM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the Sirius XM app. This is Detroit Lions football on the Detroit Lions Radio Network. Brought to you by Sam Bernstein Law, Max Brook Real Estate, Family Heating, Cooling, and Electrical,
A little bit of
Howie's Pizza,
corrosion on that bumper.
Yeah.
Delta Dental, Wallside Windows,
Surprised that bumper's still attached.
Gas Blue Shield of Michigan, Serta Mattresses, Cornwell Health, Birmingham Plumbing, Verizon, ABC Warehouse, Amish Direct Furniture.
It just goes to show that those aren't really chrome plated, because chrome plating lasts longer than paint.
U.S. Park, Buffalo Wild Wings,
chrome colored paint coated or something.
And by the Ford Motor Company.
It's eating right through, can't screw right up. I bet you they hauled salt or something on there too. The water drained off onto the bumper. Just ate that bumper.
Between these two franchises, Lions have won 5 of the last 6 against the Bears. Swept last year's 2 games, winning 23.
Swept last year everybody in the division.
16. TJ,
We've already lost to 1 in the division.
Right after the game last Sunday in Green Bay. That's the word we've heard this week. They have to show it today.
Yeah, you have to. In week 1, you never really know, right? You always feel like you're going to be prepared. You feel like you're doing the right thing. Then you get to the game, and sometimes it can go sideways, like what we saw last week. It's just a reminder to yourself that, you know what, hey, we got to kick it up a little bit. We got to take it to the next level. And look, a lot of these guys that played last week, coming off of injuries, young guys, not a lot of chemistry between those guys. You got a full weekend. You got time to go out there. Let the talent on this team speak for itself. The playmakers make plays.
Focus. These guys have urgency too. Ben Johnson has brought about a new attitude to Chicago. They expect to win and win that.
Absolutely. Ben Johnson is stressing that. He knows the environment that they're stepping in today, but he's fully taking on that challenge. He wants his team to do the same
He was
thing.
up on the rumble strip. You heard him?
TJ, what are you looking for early?
Came swinging out almost up against the barrier.
The run game can get going. If you can get Gibbs and
Here we go.
over to the second level, really start to stress out Chicago's safeties. That's going to open up the play action pass for some of those deep shots that we did not see last week.
And that offensive line can then start feeling like they're exerting their will.
And that's what we need, man. We need this offensive line to be the strength of this team like they've been for the last couple of years.
Yeah, and then I think this crowd will blow the roof off if we see 97 get going in this game too, TJ.
It feels like it's an Aiden type of game, right? Last week, everybody could understand, hey, weird game that you got into, coming off a year-long injury. You got some reps under your belt now. You're back home in front of your crowd. They should give you a lot of that juice, a lot of that adrenaline. Feels like a game that Aiden should take over.
All right, we'll take a break. Kickoff is next on the Detroit Lions Radio Network. Don't sweat this Sunday morning fantasy football. Need your help. The experts of Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio be your guides. Jeff Ratcliffe, Jeff Mims, and Matthew Berry's Fantasy Life keep you
I
informed.
forgot to snooze the blink cameras in Defiance, and I'm getting notified constantly on my streaming phone. Probably cutting out the sound every time it notifies.
On Fantasy Sports Radio, Sirius XM 87 in the car and on the Sirius XM app. Basketball is coming. Curry, right side, 3. Good. Who'll be the next team to raise the Larry O'Brien Trophy?
I'd like to run up to the fucking Mount Pleasant, actually. Yes.
What's in Mount Pleasant?
Our experts are getting you ready all day, every
Not
day.
Mount Pleasant. Macomb. Air Force bases.
Oh.
Your home for hoops 24/7, 365 is NBA Radio Channel 86 and the Sirius XM app.
Sulfridge.
Off the ropes.
I mean, Wright Patterson's a lot bigger, but it's
The last 2 matches he's had,
Dayton.
Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul,
Yeah.
are 2 of the best matches
Dayton
John
was 3
Cena
hours
has
away.
had, not ever in the last 10
Yeah.
15 years for sure. John Cena is going out there. He hasn't floated on his credentials. He steps up to the plate. He's one of, if not the best representatives.
Look at the Land Cruiser trying to look like a Bronco.
Yeah.
Huh?
You'd think it was a Bronco from the back.
Yeah.
I'm Andy Bashir, Governor of Kentucky. Outside my official role, I host a podcast on Sirius XM Progress. Each week, I sit down with leaders, educators, and everyday folks with extraordinary stories. We talk about what connects us, family, faith, current events, and the challenges we all share. It's an honest conversation and different perspectives.
Well, if I would have looked at my email before I went into Bath and Body Works, I earned a free item up to $18.95. That's annoying.
What's your club birthday? Is that what it says? This is your birthday. That was in
It
April.
says it's your reward day.
Oh.
All right, back here at Ford Field, moments away from kickoff, Lions and Bears. Longest, it's something that gets your attention when you open with 2 NFC North games back to back, and you already lost one.
Yeah, it's almost like a game and a half that you're behind. We see what Green Bay did. They were able to beat Washington. So it's imperative that we get this victory today, especially like you say,
division. Okay, yeah, so Packers 2-0 and already haven't won it.
Better not have the phone in my hand, huh?
Basically down 3 games if you lose this. Yeah, and you don't want to put too much pressure on yourself to say, hey man, we got to play catch up. We got to keep up with them. It's just try to keep it about yourself, right? Let's take care of our own business. We know it's a long season. Obviously, these are games. Getting them out of the way early, but these are games that you also look back on in week 15 to say, man, that week 2 game that really made a difference for this team.
Captains headed out to midfield. Coin toss brought to you by Hatfield Foods. Better care, better port. Visit simplyhatfield.com. Our referee today is Lan Clark. We will send it down to him.
Captain, what is it called?
Tails.
The call is tails. And it is tails who won the toss.
Want to defer?
Chicago has won the toss and elected to be
Burn plates.
Detroit will
I
receive.
don't want her to steal this shit hanging on my windshield for too long, you know?
Detroit shuts this out. They will receive. Good luck, gentlemen.
All right, so the Lions will get the football first. Bears defer. TJ, your thoughts?
Yeah, no real surprise, I don't think, from Ben Johnson wanting to get his defense out on the field. They were the better unit of the two for him last week. And honestly, you're looking at Detroit saying, you know what, that offense looked a little disjointed at times against the Packers as well. So let's get our best unit against their unit that still might be figuring some things out.
Well, Dan Campbell has done a lot of things since he's arrived in Detroit. But one of the things that has really provided the secret sauce for their success is the fact that he does not let his team stay down for long. He is fantastic at setting the tone for this football team. The last time they lost 2 games in a row, October 30th, 2022. That's 45 consecutive regular season games they've gone without losing back-to-back football games. Today, that ability will be tested once again. These veterans that have won a lot of football games in Lions uniforms will be tested once again. 2 straight losses to start a season is what's in front of them if they don't do the job today. So the word, we talked about it earlier, urgency. They understand that. They've been here before. They understand what it takes, and they've got to put it on display today because they need to win this game to keep pace in the NFC North. This is a team with big dreams. Those big dreams can be in trouble if they don't finish this one this afternoon in downtown.
Oh, it says me taking
Opening kickoff brought to you by Wall-Side Windows, Michigan's leader in
cutting
replacement
across and
windows
then going
for
up.
over 80 years. Sailors back deep for the Lions, along with Grant
No,
Stewart.
current is cutting across there.
Bears
It's similar
kick it
ETA
off. We're
here.
about to start week 2. The Lions and Bears NFC North matchup.
I'd rather take that route, you know?
Glad you're with us this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this.
Just like whenever I used to go to work in Monroe,
Let's
you know?
do this.
Let's go.
Go either way. I could have a better scenery or a bunch of weed signs on 75.
Right.
Yeah.
That will happen.
On possible traffic. Think about Lions, Tigers, everybody's playing in Detroit today.
Yeah.
Jairo Santos ready to kick it off. And here we go. Week 2 underway in downtown Detroit. This is going to be taken out of bounds by the Lions. Heads up
We'll have to
by
check
Jacob
with
Sailors.
T-Mobile. It seems like our bill's gone crept up a little bit each
Inside
month.
the 10-yard line. He didn't try to field it. He stepped out of bounds, established himself out of bounds, and caught it.
Out of bounds. Kicking team number 8. Ball be placed at the 40-yard line. First down, Detroit.
So
Smart
that's a
play.
heads-up play by Jacob Sailors. Good job by him in his second week of returning kicks in the National Football League. So the Lions with good field position to start from their own 40-yard line.
Good play from the special teams. I know we talked last week about the offense and defense kind of struggled. Special teams didn't do much in that game against Green Bay to really change it either. Good start there. Good heads-up play from Jacob Sailors.
High formation for the Lions. Up back, Sam Laporta. Deep back is Gibbs. Goff fakes to him, wants to throw, looks down.
Yeah, true.
There he goes, right sideline. Inside the 40, inside the 30, and dragged down from behind at the 25-yard
See what he said? Oh my, Lions and Tigers and Bears. They're all in Detroit.
Ken Stevenson saved the touchdown with the grab right there. But a big play.
Yeah,
right
all
out of
3
the
teams
shoot
are downtown.
25 yards.
Beautiful protection from that offensive line up front. Again, keeping those pads level down, coming on short.
Lions, Tigers, Bears, and Mariners.
They spotted at the 26.
No, actually, it's
Who's
who's Miami? What are they?
Dolphins.
No.
And they're already in Chicago
Baseball.
territory here. Opening drive of the game.
I think this is
15,
where
20
we're
to go. Goff's going to work out of the gun. Gibbs to
Actually,
his
it's
right.
Mariners, Seattle Mariners.
Khalif in motion to the right side. Goff fakes the give, gives it to Laporta. Laporta catches the short pass inside the 20, down to the 16, very close to another first down. Might be the length of the football short. That's a gain of 9.
Come on, touchdown Laporta.
I'll tell you what, I like the
my tight end.
Show and run, play action, right? Getting those Chicago defenders to really bite up. Chicago's loading the front right now. It looks like 5 or 6 guys across that defensive line. Just play action pass, hold up the protection, get the ball downfield.
Lions Red Zone offense brought to you by Family Heating, Cooling, and Electric. Family and their red trucks in the red zone for you. Lions second down and 1 from the 17th. The Bears. Goff turn.
Boy, this satellite radio is way behind. I'm not going to jump into it. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I was trying to decide what I was like, oh shit. So I'm not going to turn into this until you hear what happens. Well, I guess you can anticipate it. I want to actually hear it happen before I jump over here.
Goff gained a 5 on the play. It'll be second down coming up. Tyreek Stevenson made the stop. Movement up
Look at the
front.
score.
I've seen
It
early guys.
showed you the score before it even happened.
We hear it every single week. You have to be able to run the football. I like the play design. We're not trying to get cute and get to the edges. We're just going to get some double teams in the middle of that defense. Start pushing that line of scrimmage a little bit.
Hey, Jody.
Be patient, find his hole, and pick up 4 or 5 yards and stay in front of the.
No one understood what I meant by that statement about blocking the waivers.
Single back is Gibbs.
That was smart.
Jerry takes the football, tosses to Jameer, left side, gets the block to the edge, big end zone, touchdown Detroit Lions. Yeah, they sealed that left side, and Jameer found the corner. 6 yards to the house, and the Lions are on top. That's the way you start a football game.
Absolutely. Again, coming out aggressive all game long, showing the play action pass, but running the ball. And what I love, they ran at the spread. I mean, they showed you 2 tight ends, and they ran it at the 2 tight end site. Awesome.
So I was going to ask you if Ben Johnson has an advantage because he knows the Lions' offense.
Well,
I'll save that.
A ton of people wondering that, right? But if you're the Lions, use it to your advantage. Okay, let's show him something that he's seen 1,000 times and then have something to click off with.
Jake Bates for the extra point.
Back here in Baltimore, where Lamar Jackson will lead the Ravens offense onto the field, Ross, for the first time.
It's not often you can say that a 2-time MVP is getting better, but that's absolutely the case with Lamar Jackson.
Wrong game, guys. Lamar Jackson. This one should be Detroit.
I've been there before. I know the frustration Byard has. From the goal line, it's Duvernay. The former Baltimore Raven. Out across the 25. Oh, a big shot. Greg Reynolds. Job of having a pocket presence. Ben Johnson said it's outstanding. His pocket presence will make plays out of nothing. What he wants to see from Caleb is to see the pocket run go on time. All his plays where he's extending, outstanding. When he's in the pocket, he needs to be equally great inside there all that time, getting it through his main guys. Listen to this crowd with the Lions defense on the field. It's a direct snap on first down to DeAndre Swift. Now the former Lion gains 5 out to the 31. I like this start. Get Caleb Bates out of there. DeAndre Swift, he's been a very good back for the Bears for a while. They want to get him going and get this run game started. Take a little pressure off Caleb. Second down and 5. Williams complete to Swift. And he's wrapped up, thrown down by Jack Campbell. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for Chicago. Yeah, and interestingly, Ben Johnson wanted to go a little tempo. This offensive line struggled last week against the Vikings. What they needed to get the ball to DJ Moore. He is a big playmaker. He knows how to get the ball down the field. He knows how to separate from the defensive backs. If Caleb finds him, they're going to have success today. Third down and 4. Williams over the middle, and it's caught for a first down by Zacchaeus. So that quiets the crowd as the Bears move the chains.
Yeah, defensively, as I mentioned, with the Bears' offense not playing so great, defensively last week didn't play so great. Bears losing the tempo right now, trying to catch the Lions.
Jumping back and forth.
Penalty flag.
And it's gone. Just did it on the radio, I guess.
That'll set it. So Campbell set it too on Monday. He needed more from his special teams.
Listen, that's why scored a touchdown.
Listen to this crowd as the Bears offense comes out. They are up and alive.
This is what Amon Ra
He's going to be good for you.
for this, and he's getting it.
I definitely would have taken him if he'd have been available when I was taking.
Bears are going to go Wildcat. They snap it right to Swift. Swift spins to the 31-yard line. Picks up 5 on the play. DJ Reed made the stop. So right out of the box, Caleb Williams goes out wide, and they snap it to the former Lion.
Tempo now. Kevin don't know how to turn the communication for the defense.
Second down. They mark it inside the 31, so 2nd and 5. Caleb Williams has got it back. Looking, throws, got it to Swift outside. Hit. Jack Campbell takes it down. Right on the spot. Nice open field tackle that time by Jack Campbell. Got across the 31 that time. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's a 1-yard gain, 3rd and 4.
And you have a feeling that Ben Johnson in this offense for Chicago is going to try to test the Lions linebackers in coverage. That time you get one-on-one man-to-man coverage. Swift coming out of the backfield. Jack Campbell's got a lot of breed, but Brassey's got to go cover. He gets out to the flat, makes that heck of a tackle.
This is where the Lions did not get off the field early against Green Bay. 3rd down, 3rd and 4 from Chicago from their own 32. Williams.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. That's fair play.
Williams has got it back, looking pressured from behind, throws it is complete. Caught.
I just thought it was funny. It's all within 1 minute. You picked him up, dropped him, and then picked up the other team. That's the one he picked up on waivers right before the cutoff line.
Lions get their defense in position. First down, Chicago. Williams back. Plays dead. Oh, and a hit Williams back there by Jack Campbell after the play was blown dead, but I don't think anybody can hear the whistles in here.
Right tackle, Garner, right.
Well, sir. Lovers for the 50.
You are correct. Darnell Wright called for the penalty, and believe me, this crowd will take note of that. That is all these people making noise that throws that offense off.
No doubt. And in Chicago, even at home last week, without the crowd noise, had 5 false starts on that offense.
I didn't say you were. That's just fair play, though.
This crowd can keep bringing it, keep putting them in long down and distances. Man, make some communication errors happen on the other side this week.
So 1st and 15 after the penalty. Bears from their own 33. Williams up under center. Single back is Swift. Williams takes, turns, gives to Swift. Swift finds a hole up the right side. There he goes. Look out. Across the 50-yard line into Lions territory. It finally dragged down from behind by DJ Reed, but that's a big run for Swift. 20 yards and a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. Now talk about the backside.
Swift years too.
Nice job from Chicago's backside.
Bears again go straight to the line from the line 47. Williams out of the gun. Williams has got it, wants to throw with time in the pocket, does over the middle, got to complete DJ Moore inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. Tackle from behind by Terry on all of that time. That's a 19-yard gain. Bears now picking up yardage in chunks.
And if you're running man-to-man coverage on some of those long crossing routes, it is devastating if you're not getting any pressure. That time, Caleb Williams didn't feel anything, had plenty of time to get DJ Moore wide open across the field.
From the Lion 29, quick hitter right side, they get it to Moore. Moore is hitting the line of scrimmage and taking down DJ Reed. Real nice play in the open field that time. Holds him to a 1-yard gain.
And I always wonder why teams still throw those little quick screens. The Lions have to be the best at defending those. It always seems like every time you try that little bubble screen or something quick to the wide receiver out wide, these corners are taught so well to come up and attack the football. Don't wait for the guy to make the move. Get up, go make contact, and let your buddies come and help. That's a heck of a tackle from DJ Reed one-on-one on the perimeter.
Second.
I need to keep an eye out of this thing because I've seen the scores happen before.
This scrimmage from the Lions 28. Monongaia running back. Williams wants to throw. Sets in the pocket. Goes right side. It is blocked by Monongaia. Taken down by Jack Campbell. No, you're going to say he dropped it out in the right flat, so that'll bring up a 3rd and 9 now. Sticky coverage out there by Campbell on a ball that probably should have been caught by Monongaia. Hit him right in the hand.
No, I don't think so either.
See if Caleb Williams could play on time and play on scheme rather than him extending, improvising like he's good at doing. That'll be the interesting part and the pass rush.
This is where you got to make a play.
Oh, dude, there's nobody over
9 for the Bears. They're 1 of 1 on 3rd down so far. From the Lion 28-yard line, Detroit up 7-0 in the first quarter. Caleb Williams out of the gun. Williams has got it back, looking, throwing, caught, crossing at the 15. That's a Dute at the 10, at the 5, sidesteps a tackler at the 2, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. So on a 3rd and 9, much like last week, it was the 3rd and 9 when the Packers scored their opening touchdown, and a 3rd and 9 right here with the Bears taking 28 yards to the house.
They brought pressure that time, and again, TJ, we talked about if we bring pressure, we got to get home. We weren't able to get that one-on-one matchup out there.
And not sure if that's a blown assignment, but very rarely do you want to leave the other team's number 1 receiver wide open over the middle of the field. So just have to think that Coach talked about it, the communication, got to get everybody on the same page. Just nobody close to run the Dute that time. That's just way too easy.
Santos for the extra point. Spot down, kick on the play. It is up and it is good. We got a 7-7 game. Each team's had it once. Each team is taking it the length of the field for a touchdown. 8.5 to go first quarter. 7-7 game with the Detroit Lions.
Let's go. This is Big J. Okerson.
And Robert Kelly from Bonfire.
Football's finally back and basketball is just around the corner. And this is the best time of year for sports fans.
Hey, Coach, put Tom Brady back in.
Dude, he's retired.
He's due for a comeback, all right, kid?
It's the Bonfire. Comedy fans, sports fanatics, and idiots unite. Weekdays 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern on Faction Talk 103.
On Sirius XM. Did you call me an idiot?
No.
Well, it's been a long time. He's talking about their defense, though, this year.
And I'm officially back. Check me out on Sirius XM. Some of you think John already said it all. Nonsense. You haven't heard sports talk like this. You know me. Passionate, opinionated, and unfiltered, uncompromised. You think that I want to take talk sports with me? Well, I don't know. You're going to bring it. It's the Stephen A. Smith Show at 1 and 6 p.m. Eastern on Mando Sports Radio. A show so nice, you get it twice on Channel 82 in the car and on the Sirius XM app. This is big on the block.
The sound of the culture is on Hip Hop Nation. What did I miss? The turn up starts here. Hip Hop Nation. Channel 44. And listen at home on Alexa, Google Home, smart TVs, and everywhere on the Sirius XM app.
Herb Ryan here. Sure, it's football season. The game's over. I want you to check out my 24/7 station, Herb Ryan Radio. Going no huddle. Cracking jokes, throwing deep cuts. What's the boredom? No pads, no playbooks. Just a Hail Mary of hilarity. We play my podcast, Herb Ryan Needs a Friend, stand-up and interview clips from my many years at late night, my college show hosted by Kenny Critter, and a whole lot more. Herb Ryan Radio Channel 104 or anytime on the Sirius XM. Streams of Change Anytime. Contact us for details. All right, back to Fort Field 7-7 game. First quarter sponsored by Hungry Howie's Pizza. For flavors, boldness, going forward on fourth down. Order Hungry Howie's flavored crust pizza today. Bears scored their opening possession last week against Minnesota. They scored their opening possession here. That's after they did not score their opening possession at all last year, not one time.
And you had chances there to get off the field, a couple third downs, especially that last play. Kevin Shepherd's bringing 6 guys, and I promise you this: when you bring 6 guys rushing on a third down, you are going to have 6 one-on-ones. And just like we saw last week, just nobody gets off the block to make quarterback.
Here is the kickoff. It's going to be taken by Stewart across the 20-25. He is tripped up as he gets to the 29-yard line. So Grant Stewart with the return lines will take over. Jerry bring the offense back out. Run pass. Both of them working on that first drive. Got to get that going again.
Yeah, I mean, again, establishing the run, like you said, run play action pass off of that. just stay aggressive. That's what we need all game long from our offense.
Shane Zylstra came limping off the field after that kickoff return by the Lions. Keep an eye on that. Here comes Detroit now from their own 30-yard line. Goff up under center, single back is Gibbs. Jarek turns, fakes the give, sets in the pocket, looks, now throws deep middle. It is caught. Amon-Ra diving catch across the 45 and out to the 46-yard line. Had to go low to make that catch against Taylor Johnson. He did. Nice delivery, gain of 16.
Beautiful protection. Absolute beautiful protection. Great job by the tackles, keeping the width of the pocket there for Jared Goff.
Touchdowns to either one of those guys. Laporta or Amon-Ra St. Brown. I think I got James Williams on the bench.
Well, I need them to throw touchdowns to Montgomery. So.
Lions from their own 46 now.
It's already
First
3-1
down, Gibbs the single back. Goff will take the direction now. He's got it. Turns, sets in the pocket. Looks downfield. Wants J-Mo. Just a little miscommunication as Goff dropped that pass down around the 30. J-Mo came out of his breakdown around the 28, so not on the same page there.
Yeah, you can kind of see Jared pointing at himself because he knew he had an opportunity there. Again, just threw it short. Just threw it short to J-Mo.
Yeah, Rumble would be good.
So second down and 10 for the Lions now from their own 46.
Oh, I didn't even know he had one last night.
Back in the game. He's to the left of
Get a fireside chat? I would have too if things would have worked out.
The right side. Goff looking at a four-man Chicago front, tosses to Gibbs. Gibbs trying to get the edge, turns down Gibbs to the 50 and down to the 8-yard line of Chicago he goes.
Awesome pierogi and
We're going to mark it back a little bit.
That's good.
Midfield.
Really good.
Yes.
I got that in my head now. I know how to do it. It's already in my head. I know how to do it. That's a really good idea.
St. Brown. He's going to track on the
Like the frozen ones.
defensive end. That's
Huh?
really tough.
Yeah, it's easy too.
What do they use for the cream?
But he does just
One
what
cup sour cream, half cup milk, and 2 cloves of garlic.
Bears snacking that
Legit.
line. 2 men right in that A-gap. Goff's got it. Good protection. Back stepping up. Now rolling like looking. Goff still looking for somewhere to go. Throws downfield. It is incomplete behind his intended receiver, Sam Laporta. And the Lions will send the money movement out. So he got flushed out of the pocket. Had a moment to look downfield, guys. But nothing there, so he had to get out of it.
Don't they? It looked like they were fried first.
I don't know, it actually doesn't give the directions, it just gives the ingredients. Fucking stupid.
He was really uncomfortable back there.
So I guess you.
It looks like they're cooked though.
Yeah, it looks
the edges are black and
Yeah, so I guess you probably cooked them first. Yeah, I don't know. I
stacked
didn't give
them up
the
to
fucking directions.
Jack Fox on.
Okay.
4th and 6. Fox.
Sorry.
Hi, Eggsy.
Foot to leather, hangs it high. Fair catch.
How are you, sister?
I'm good. Hungry. Ready to go shopping.
After a 39-yard punt, no return, the Bears have it. 7-7 game. Detroit Lions ready.
So, what do you guys want to talk about? Let's talk wrestling, past, present, and the future. Hey, it's Coach here. If you
Canton, actually, like the title says. Canton, which is just east of Ann Arbor. Just north of where I grew up. Male.
Cool guys kind of access anywhere else. Catch us weekdays, 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern on Pro Wrestling Nation, 24/7 on Sirius XM.
We would have came and done this yesterday, but there was a home game in Ann Arbor, so we're far enough from Detroit that shouldn't affect it, you know? Always. Marcus the bag holder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Those things handled to some degree, our country will continue to erode and deteriorate. I do not like operating on the fringes.
We're gonna grab something to eat first at Black Rock up here. There's one in Canton right by the IKEA store. I don't even know why I left that open. I should have just left it shut so I could stuff away. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you only get one look at greatness.
Beat up back there.
There's only one Barry Sanders, only one Calvin Johnson, and one There's only one Lombardi Trophy, only one case of Super Bowl rings, and only one Hall of Fame gallery that houses the bronze bust of each Hall of Famer, and they all live in one place, the Football Hall of Fame, where one look at greatness lives forever. Ignite the passion, relive the glory.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some daytime streams this week, XZ, because none of my ad reads got approved. Those 3 from last Sunday.
Cincinnati 7-0 early.
I think it's because I was doing that copyrighted stuff, the red zone.
Brown from 9 yards out for the touchdown pass. 7-0 Jacksonville over Cincinnati in the first. Back to Dan Lomas and TJ. Thank you very much. Here we go.
90 minutes, yeah. Yeah, we got one just south of us and we got one north of us. So my Frankenmuth, and then Frankenmuth is about 2 hours, so right?
Yeah.
I guess 2 hours either way. Same to Columbus. So used to be one in Monroe, but now it's all weed shops.
Maybe a yard, if that. Well read by the Lions. Second time, we'll get a yard on the play. Second time they've got Wildcats snapping directly to Swift.
And there's going to be something coming off that play later in the game. That's twice now that they've just shown that Wildcat formation. You've got to keep an eye on that. Make sure you don't lose your eyes.
Well, I mean, it's just a requirement. It's not a bread and butter. I don't make nothing on it, but I don't have 5 of them every month. I don't get the creator pay, which is the majority of what I get.
He's got it. Gives it to Swift, trying to get outside left. Met and taken down with a flag coming in.
So I guess they got to actually create something.
Good work up front for the Lions that time.
So just showing other people shit.
Lopez really blew that play up from the beginning. Penetration up the middle and make it Swift. We're just trying to be like I think he got help as well.
I am getting good at reading them. It's just my content's not original.
Sets you up for the 3rd and 9. Again, fellas, this is where you got to make a play. You got to get off the field.
Absolutely. And again, if you're going to bring pressure, if you're going to get the one-on-one block, you have to win your one-on-one matchups. That's what we're looking at from that D-line.
After the mark, they call it 3rd down and 8.
Saw a lot of pressure on the first couple 3rd downs for this Lions defense. Want to see if they can favor a little bit more coverage here.
Bears 2 out of 2 on 3rd down so far. 3rd and 8 from their own 12. Williams clapping, wanted the football. Bears are going to call a timeout. So Ben Johnson wants to talk this one over. Caleb Williams will head to the sidelines.
Chicago, the first and a half. 30 seconds to play.
You're lucky.
3rd and 8. Chicago's got some time.
Good to see you, bud. Come on over to Rumble for a minute if you don't mind. I just need the unique view or unique chat.
Get off his mark.
That's what we need to do. He's going to have to get. We remember that we talked about that in pregame with Courtney. Him playing on schedule is going on. Him being able to ad-lib, buy space, buy time, and try to get the ball down the field.
It's got to be a calculated rush, too, because you know the mobility. If I just go beeline to the back of the pocket, there's a chance he can get inside or outside. So you got to be disciplined in the rush as well.
Here we go. 3rd and 8 for the Bears from their own 12. Shotgun snap to Williams. He's back. Looks. Throws left side. Got to go. Thinks the key is taken down. Short of the 1st down. Good play defensively by Terrion Arnold that time. And the Bears will send the punting unit out.
I'll tell you what, much better angle that time from Terrion Arnold. He got picked last week in that Green Bay game on one little wheel route, got beat for a touchdown. That time, Chicago's going to try to do the same thing. Run full, come back vertical, try to get some traffic. Terrion takes a much better angle to be able to tackle Zacchaeus short of that line. A big 3rd down stop.
So the Bears on a 4th and 2.
You're funny, Jody.
4th and 2. Khalif Raymond back deep to take the punt. Punts away. Leaf standing on the 30-yard line. Moves up to the 33. Return. Gets to the 40. Cuts left to the 45. Leaf to the 50. And he's taken down at midfield. And that is where the Lions will take over. Good field position. Jalen Jones made the special team stop for Chicago, but a 50-yard punt, a line drive, returned 18 yards by Khalif Raymond.
Special teams. Yes, sir. I mean, that could be the hidden thing. That could be the thing that puts us over the edge.
Lions have it back. 7-7 game first quarter in Detroit. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
I was going to say, if they got to halftime before we got there, I was going to switch it over to the red zone audio, but I don't think it's even going to be halftime. We're only a half hour away, so.
Because we have to. It's who we are. We are Henry.
Some of the trees are changing around here already, though.
Find out more at henryford.com/teamdogs.
Detroit, the most loyal fans.
We start early up in Michigan.
The Lions ABC Warehouse and GE Appliances deliver top-tier appliances with performance you can count on. With over 40+ locations in the Midwest, ABC Warehouse.
Yeah, a couple of weeks, these trees will be really, really good looking.
Family owned since 1963, and the Midwest's top retailer of appliances, carrying a full line of GE appliance refrigerators, washers and dryers, ovens, and more. Always the best deals. ABC Warehouse, the closest thing to wholesale. What's up? This is Sam reporting.
Genesis Fitting. Switch to Genesis Hardware checks and start earning 6.7.
Oh, I've never heard of that. I will have to look it up.
Just go papers and swipe your card 10 times a month. That's it. No problem, no fees. Genesis Hardware checks. Genesis Fitting.
Visit Genesis.
Surprising.
Contact us for details. You know, I'm a huge fan of Hungry Howie's, but I'm a lot more than a happy customer. I'm a happy crustomer. Yeah, crustomer. Because I'm all about that pepperoni pizza with Italian herb crust. But don't take my word for it. There's a bold flavor for every kind of crust.
I meant to send that recipe to myself, and I sent it to your cousin.
Hungry Howie's has your back. As of September 4th to the 14th, they're showing their crustomer appreciation with 25% off any total order. Order any way you want.
Just send it to a refund. I send everything to a refund.
I know, but
Try and get lucky with that again, just to be safe. Just make sure it doesn't go away, because it's a good bank of backed up stuff I have.
Turn that into a touchdown. 30-yard line on their second possession. They did get one first down, then a three-play drive, and then punted 50. They're starting right here. Zylstra has an ankle injury, so she is questionable to return.
I can't believe that's the first time I've actually done that.
So
From the
sorry.
Lions
Yeah.
from the 50-yard line,
retracting it,
7-7
Yeah.
making her wonder.
Making it
first
look
quarter.
weird.
David Montgomery in the game at running back. Golf up under center.
Isn't she like in Alabama right now or something?
I have no idea.
Right. Hit the line, forces his way ahead.
Yeah, she's been a professional student.
Down to
So
the
she knows.
7-yard line. Montez Sweat made the stop, gaining 3 on the play.
She went to State, and she went to
Second and
University
7.
of Chicago, Alabama.
I've seen improvement on the middle of our offensive line. We talked about those guys being young, different guys in the middle of our offensive line. So far,
Her brother's still going to
job
UNM.
controlling the line of scrimmage.
What's his
Trying
name?
to attack the middle of, I think, Chicago's defense. They have a lot of success getting to the edge last week. Said, hey, let's run it in between the tackles a little bit more, starting to get a little bit more push.
Shannon's the one. Their mom is the one
an
that
extra offensive line.
likes all her shit. Sharon Rubio.
Second down and 7 for the Bear 47. Golf play action pass back, trouble sacked.
It's kind of a steakhouse. Look it up. It's pretty unique. It's got a 700-degree lava rock. They bring you your steak raw, and you cook each morsel on the lava rock. It's pretty fucking good. Lots of steak butter and all that good stuff. She likes the pretzels.
Maybe thought he had help from the guard and let his defensive end go. That just kind of threw the play off. 2 flags.
Got the inside too right away, so that didn't help.
Here's Land Clark, a referee. They got to sort this out with 2 flags now.
Illegal formation. Offense number 59. Illegal contact. Defense
Offset.
number 29. Those fouls will offset. Second down.
All right, so you get a do-over out of that. 58 which
Correction, 58.
I don't know. I couldn't tell if he was lined up too far in the backfield or if the receiver to that side wasn't covering him up. Sometimes that's the issue is if you're the end guy in the line of scrimmage, you have to be on the line, right? To May Sewell, he was an open side, no tight end. So the receiver, you have to bump up, make sure you check with the referee that you are on the line of scrimmage.
Just asking the ref that too.
So it is second down and 7 for the Lions after offsetting penalties. They scrimmage from the Bear 47. Goff takes the shotgun snap back, looks right, comes back left, looks, steps up, now throws it, is caught. Down at the 33-yard line, Khalif Raymond makes the grab, absorbed the big hit and still hung on. That's a first down
and a gain of 15.
And better job from Jared Goff. Better job from the protection of giving him time. You could tell that was a three-step drop. He was trying to get that ball out of his hands early. He didn't see anything. He had to kind of maneuver that pocket, climbed upside. But you can't do that unless the guys on the interior are firm, unless those tackles keep the width. Good patience from Jared Goff keeping his eyes downfield.
Lions from the Bears.
Yeah, Lion versus Bears. We have all three of the Wizard Oz animals in Detroit today. Lions, Tigers, and Bears.
Deep middle, got Amon-Ra at the 15, turning at the 10, inside the 10 to the 5, fighting at the 1, and he's very close to the goal line. Did he get in? No, they're going to say first and goal at the 1. Amon-Ra doing work after the catch that time. Good for 32 yards.
Touchdown.
Yards after the catch. But again, this offensive
Good
line
points,
is doing
but
an
he does
incredible job of getting Jared
Yeah.
off the time that he needs. That was a long route that Amon-Ra had to come on. Nice job.
Tyreek Stevenson went for a 10-yard ride that time. First and
Exactly. You cook it exactly the way you like it. And I like it scalded on the outside, mooing on the inside.
Come on, boys, give me a sign. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Gibbs again.
David Montgomery.
Oh,
A yard out. And the Lions.
Wasn't it Gibbs? You know.
And I love where he ran it, TJ, right up the middle, right behind that young fella, Tate Radlich. I love that. Give that big fella an opportunity to come off the ball.
And when you have a back like Dave Montgomery, especially on the goal line, you don't necessarily need to get a ton of push. You just got to cover your guy up and trust that he's going to bring the power just to come behind you and drive that pile across the goal.
And guys, how about Amon-Ra? 3 drives, 3 big plays.
Yes. Surprised that Bears are giving Lions so much man coverage, especially with all the troubles they had last week against the zone coverage that the Packers were showing.
Extra point is up, and it is good. It's the Lions 14, Bears 7. Amon-Ra 3 catches, 82 yards so far for Detroit. It is the Lions leading in this game by a score of 14-7. We'll step aside. Still 2:39 to go in the first quarter, boys. This is fun. It's your home for Detroit Lions football.
No, how about
I'm Lions head coach.
Detroit get some interceptions and sacks?
You want
How about that?
How do you get the respect?
Interception, sacks, pick six. I'll take any of the
Your
three.
lawyers that get respect.
Because
And your
you
lawyer
stole
needs to
my
respect
defense.
You, your case, and your family.
You didn't even think about them.
That's
Yes,
what
I did. I went looking for them when it was time to pick a defense, and they were gone.
Everyone respects. Get the bursting advantage.
I don't believe
Get
it.
respect.
I've had the Lions defense for ever since I started.
No.
Yes.
Yes. You were in the first year, and I had them that whole year.
No, you did not.
No further than the three-dimensional services group and its make it happen
I'll
approach.
give it
Design
mine.
complexities, no problem. Assembly challenges, no problem.
Not so great.
Deadlines, no problem. There's no need to work the phones when your first call is to the three-dimensional services group. Learn more at the number 3dimensional.com or call 800-95.
Yeah, you would probably just leave. I actually pull it off of the stone because they'll when they slap it down, they slap the whole thing down on the stone, and I'll pull it off right away. Or at least hang half of it on there so it doesn't overcook it.
And when
But that's me.
obstacles block our path, we get in our trucks and haul them out of the way. Because in this city, the easy way out doesn't exist. There are only people. People who are striving in the pursuit of something greater than themselves. So whether you're down by 6 in the fourth quarter or up to your knees in snow,
times for 25 yards. Is that the biggest difference we've seen so far? Is that offensive line, guys? On offense?
Yes, and give Jared Goff time to get the ball downfield, and also the issues that play.
Oh, Ruth Chris, that's
field goals, 2 trips to the red zone.
Yeah, I can't imagine ordering a well-done steak at Ruth Chris, though.
They're set to return it. Burton and Duvernay back deep for Chicago.
There are folks that like it that way.
Kickoff. Jake Bates sends it down. It's going to be taken by Burton. Burton back to the 10, cuts right to the 15, gets to the 20, outside to the 30.
Good Jacob.
Shut that down to the 35 to the 36 yard.
Trying to film this camera.
Sailors in there, so too is Daniel Thomas. Copyright this broadcast owned by the Detroit Lions Incorporated. All rights to this broadcast reserved. Any rebroadcast, recording, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written permission of the Detroit Lions Incorporated is prohibited.
Let's be prepared for maybe something goofy starting to hear. The Chicago Bears open up both drives in that wildcat formation. This time more traditional shotgun, but you got to think this might be a time.
Williams quick go right side, got it to DJ Moore. Moore trying to get outside, shoved out by Anzalone at the 40-yard. He gets 4 on the play.
And they're really just going up tempo, really just trying to limit the communication that the Lions are allowed to have defensively, especially being on the road, knowing that it's going to be loud, forces the defense into maybe some more vanilla type calls.
Bears go straight to the line now on 2nd down and 6 from their own 40. Give over the right side is to Swift. Swift picks up a block. Got the first down to the 50 and in the Lions territory he goes as he's shoved out by Campbell and Anzalone at the 48 of the Lions.
Big thing there was Walls contained that time. That gave DeAndre Swift that opportunity, just kind of bouncing outside that time. So again, have to stay disciplined, right, with our gap integrity.
Bears go straight to the line now. Pistol formation. There's the snap to Williams. He's going to throw it. Williams with a lot of time in the pocket. Goes deep downfield. Wants a Dute and overthrows him. Missed him by about 10 yards that time. Arnold and Joseph were back there in coverage for Detroit. So it'll be 2nd down and 10.
And probably a good thing he did miss him because Kirby Joseph was coming from that center field position that if that ball was thrown a little bit shorter, he probably would have had a play on that ball.
And I'm looking at, again, they brought Jack Campbell that time, but they're bringing him from depth that time. So, again, bring the rush. You got to be able to get to Caleb Williams.
2nd and 10, Chicago from the 48 of Detroit. Lions up 14-7, 1:37 to go in the first.
Yeah.
There's the snap. Williams has got it back to throw.
I mean, if that's the way you want it, you know, I would make my cooks cook it anyway. But
Arnold with a first down inside the 40 and down to the 36.
Top of his best throw that time. That was
12 yards on the connection.
Well, out routed, and he put that where only Roma Doomsday can make a play because I didn't think the coverage was that far off. Darren Arnold was right in his hip.
Bears go right to the line again. 1st and 10 from the Lion 36. Give is Williams. He wants to throw it. Williams does left side. Got it to Swift. Ridden out of bounds that time by Anzalone. Short game down to the 33-yard line. It's a game of 3 over.
I mean, look them up. It's their menu changes a lot, but yeah, they do have pork chops. They've got skewered shrimp you can put on there. Bunch of stuff, right? What did you get?
Real estate. And most of the time, you're going to have one-on-ones. That's the
She's gotten burger there.
Gotten
Veggie burger.
soup. Got veggie burger.
She pretty much fills up on pretzels, so.
Yeah.
Pretty easy to do.
They give it to Swift. Follows his blockers outside. Hit and take it down. Brian Branch, and that ball came out. Branch hit him, separated him from the football, and the Lions have got it.
Yes.
Big play by Brian Branch that time, and the Lions with a takeaway. That's Jack Campbell who came out of there with a football.
With a big play by Terrion Arnold again to force that back to the inside where Brian Branch and the rest of those guys were. So again, we talk about keeping that outside contained. Nice job, Terrion.
He came in there like a missile, man.
Violent. Just textbook. Bite the ball. Put your face mask right on that football. Chart it loose. You're right. Great pursuit from the rest of that defense to be able to get around.
Look them up on the menu. It's actually, they're pretty good looking, man. The pretzels.
So the Lions with the football.
Don't get Miss Doc mad at you.
31 seconds to go in the first quarter.
They have and they put the dips, the cream cheese dip and the cheese dip on one of the rocks to keep them melted.
Lions now from their own 32-yard line.
She don't play with her pretzels.
Goff moves in behind center. Single back is Gibbs.
No, they're little pretzel bites.
Jared looking at the four-man Chicago front.
Well, actually, they're like pieces, chunks of pretzel. Look it up.
Taken down, short game, 1 yard, 33. Tremaine Edmonds first man in, and that should be the end of the first quarter.
We're only going to be on for about another 15 minutes. So
back on track. 2 touchdown drives, 14-7. Big play from the defense a moment ago. Special teams have checked in as well, so a good start through 15 minutes here at Ford Field. We'll step aside. This is your home for Detroit Lions football. Hey, football fans, with Delta Dental and Delta Vision, your smile will be an MVP, and your vision will be sharp enough to catch every play. Don't fumble your health. Visit DeltaDentalMI.com to shop our comprehensive.
Yeah, it's like the pretzels are like fried too, aren't they?
Yeah, they're
crispy
they're
on the outside.
amazing.
Yeah.
Comprehensive dental and vision plans. Delta Dental of Michigan Delta Vision plans are underwritten by Renaissance Life and Health Insurance Company of America.
Hey, Detroit Lions fans! Verizon's kicking off big savings, scoring a touchdown with low prices locked in for 3 years guaranteed on my plan. Get a single line for a low price of just $50.
Oh, that's good too. Like a little charcuterie board. We love that too.
Oh, yeah.
There's a place by our house called Local Time that gives you one of those monster Bavarian pretzels. I mean, literally, it fits in a pizza box. It's so big.
Yeah.
They give you everything. They give you mustard, cream cheese, nacho cheese,
You got
and honey butter.
Yeah, honey butter.
Cinnamon butter.
It's harder. And when obstacles block our path, we get
Nakula's got 16.2 already.
All right.
Because
Only the second quarter.
the easy way out doesn't
A couple
exist.
touchdowns or just a lot of yards and one touchdown.
Oh.
People who
What's this? Next to his name.
passionately, unrelentingly, season after season. People who are striving in the pursuit of something greater than themselves. So whether you're down by 6 in the fourth
All
quarter
my players.
or up to your knees in snow,
So it'll be
in
like that.
Detroit and at Ford, we
Lamar
always
Jackson
head
scored a
to a
touchdown.
restart.
Woo-hoo.
Even when
Passing
odds
or rushing?
That's when we find a new gear. That's when we drive it home. Ready, set, forward.
Zippy Auto Wash.
For physical health, mental health, and everything in between, Blue Cross is ready to help. Learn more at bcsm.com.
Start the second quarter. Pulling the red, white, and blue trucks are on the way. 15-7 Lions on top. After a takeaway, a moment to go, forced fumble by Bryant Ranch. They've got it second down and 9.
Softball place back here.
3.
And the rhythm looks so much better on offense. The play action is starting to match what you're trying to do in the run game, which is giving you those shots dominant around the middle of the field that we've seen in the
Oh, Chase finally scored for you? Yeah, I told you last week was an aberration, man. He's one of the best players to have. You had him last year, didn't you? Chase.
Hustling to the line. Goff's going to move it behind center. Gives a single back behind him. Goff's got 3 receivers left.
You're lucky she wasn't able to set up her keepers.
Ron motion to the right side. Jared takes the snap. Play action fake. Sets the pocket. Good time. Looks deep down for what's J-Mo. J-Mo in stride inside the 20, but just overthrows him as the ball lands at the 18-yard line, just out of his reach. Jalen Johnson in coverage. J-Mo had a step that time.
J-Mo's on the bench. We're not worried about him.
That's J-Mo's shoe right there. So he ran out of his shoe.
He ran 30 yards without his shoe. His shoe was back at the 48-yard line of Detroit. That pass landed at the 18 of Chicago.
I like the effort to try to take the shot downfield. You can go back and look at that. The Bears actually busted the coverage and left Amon-Ra St. Brown wide open over the middle, but don't mind Jared trying to take a big play there.
Now they need a play here. 3rd and 9 for the Lions from their own 33. Test line, motion to the left side. Lions take a timeout.
It's one I might want to try and think about picking up.
Something to talk about.
When you're a rookie. He doesn't play enough yet.
The official automotive company of the Lions.
We got too many good receivers,
You never want to burn timeouts because
but they didn't want
somebody just didn't get the
risk
ball.
waving him and somebody else picking him up.
But anytime it's before a big play, right? Obviously, 3rd down or game-changing plays. If you can keep this drive going.
Receivers get hurt all the time, though.
Rather be safe than
We'll
sorry.
get some playing time this year.
Try to make a play here on 3rd down.
Tesla was
Little George's.
Comes out. He's over
close?
the sidelines as the Lions look at a 3rd down and 9 here. 14:54 to go first half. They lead it 14-7. Trying to keep this drive alive. Bears show 4 across the front. 2 deep safeties. Line motion to the left side. Sets up in the slot. There's the snap to Goff. Goff back and looking, throwing, delivering. Is caught short the first down by Amon-Ra out of the 38-yard line.
Yeah, you had to go on the buzzer to do it. Remember for next year.
That was a nice job by TJ.
Yeah, you have to do it on a browser. You can do a browser on your phone, but yeah.
Sticking the armor on, making the tough throw.
So they're going to say he did not make that catch. They're now walking it back to the 33-yard line, so it's 4th and 9. Lions left the punt. Devin Duvernay goes back for Chicago, so the Lions can't take advantage of the takeaway. And it remains 14-7.
14:51.
Yeah, it is nice today. It was nice yesterday, too. It was overcast, but we didn't get any rain, so that was good, especially with all the shit we're moving.
Fox is on to punt.
I gotta get at the DoorDashing this week. I didn't do shit last week. I'll make them monies.
Fox is ready. There's the snap. Fox is going.
I think after Monday, it's going to slow down for me anyway, so I'll have time.
Catch this one. The 22-yard line. Slips 1 tackle. Slips 2 tackles. Tries to get outside and finally shoved out of bounds by Jack Campbell out at the 28-yard line. That is where the Bears will take over after a 35-yard punt and a 6-yard return.
And I feel like that was a sneaky part of last week's
game. Over.
Just the field positioning.
So
it seemed like Green Bay was always getting the ball midfield, and the Reds were always backed up.
Lead the way.
Even special teams.
Right?
They had a punt late in that game last week. Get it down to the 18. That was an illegal formation.
One more.
Back and re-punt. Now it goes to
more for about a couple miles. So I just didn't let me take Haggerty up. Yeah.
Is even when the offense stalls out, you're able to flip the field. It makes sure Chicago has to go, 70-plus yards instead of starting around midfield.
These Michigan roads.
Plays off the board.
45 yards for Jack Fox. Here come the Bears now. Out of the huddle is Williams moving in behind center. Single back is Monunga. Williams is going to go in the end around. That's Zacchaeus who picks up a block. A couple of Lions are fighting with him. He tracks a couple of tackles across the 35 to the 37.
I don't know why I keep standing that up like it's not going to fucking fall every time.
Robertson ultimately got it down, but that's a big first down.
I just keep mine right here.
That's what I usually do when I'm driving. But I have that nice little
shelf.
Williams out of the gun.
You ain't putting none of your inserts or anything in. Just don't notice that.
I will.
Right, stepping up now, looking.
You probably have to use your phone, aren't we, for that thing that wraps around here?
No, I don't know. I think it's off to the side.
Far enough.
Yeah.
We'll see. Couldn't quite get it, so that'll set up now a third
It's a
down.
perfect spot for your phone.
Yeah.
And improvement.
I wish I could do the same thing with this material won't suction.
All pro left guard.
Realizes,
hey, there's got to be a point where I hit a time clock.
That's why I bought this. I was going to test it with this cheap one here.
Like Caleb
I
Williams,
think it suction.
of length.
Maybe some good Gorilla Tape or something, but then it'll pop off. It'll get hot on the dash. It'll get oozy.
Williams up under center, keeps it himself on the right side, very close to it. They're giving it to him. They're not giving it to him by much. He might be right on the line.
Down side judges this.
Wow. Oh yeah, they're marking it back. He needs to get to 38. They're marking it inside the 38-yard line. It's about 2 feet on 4th down coming up here. Chicago's going to keep the lines out there.
No surprise.
What's this way?
No, this is one you feel like those coaches just staring across the field right now, just saying, bring it. Right.
So Ben Johnson's going to roll the dice. Play clock's at 10. They're not out of the huddle yet. Bears come to the line on 4th and 1. Williams up under center. Play clock at 3 and 2 and 1. Williams keeps it himself. I don't think he got it. Tried the left side. He needed the 38, the near side official. Lions football. He did not get it. Caleb Williams tried twice
on that defensive
line, and twice was denied. Big time stop by that defense, and the Lions have the football back.
You talking about DJ Reader. You talking about Tyleek Williams. Those guys keeping their shoulder pad. Pat O'Connor is in there. Derek Barnes. That was a gang effort for those guys to keep Caleb Williams from getting that first down.
And Kelvin Shepard pumping that fist on the side.
Yes.
I gotta be honest, I didn't love the spot on 3rd down.
Yeah. I mean, we're looking right down the line, too. Sometimes quarterback sneaks are tough to judge because there's so many bodies just in a pile. Maybe they take a look at it, but still, that's either way, that's a heck of a job.
Maybe, but
That's what I'm saying is I don't know.
I mean, the ball is shy of the 38.
I don't know if
It's clearly. I mean, we're looking right at it. I am dead on, and it's about 6 inches shy of where it looks like they need to be. That'd have to be a big, fat, yellow line if they were going to get this. Ball on the field is Lions football, and the Bears come up short. Their defense is out there. Lions offense is out there. Jared Goff tossing the ball around, getting ready to go.
Yeah,
We're looking at it up
this,
here.
this call stands short.
Hating on it.
Back-to-back series that essentially takeaways,
Hate
right?
on it.
Essential turn.
Hate.
That's a turnover. I mean,
Hate
you can get a 4th
on
down.
Hate.
Hate.
Inside the 40
Hate on it. Hate.
That's what I said.
O'Connor
Hate on
fighting for that
Hate on
tackle on 3rd down. Derek Barnes on 4th down. But there's a whole lot of hats to that football.
Yeah, Lomas mentioned it. Tyleek Williams, DJ Reader, those guys played really well last week against the run. Playing well again today against the run. Chicago not trying to run inside a lot. We've seen a lot of the jet motions and trying to get the guys outside. I think the big part of that is because they know those two big dudes in the middle are really tough to move. Great job on back-to-back.
Big ass Gardner White.
Hopefully, the call.
Huh?
Here we go, man. Clark.
Oh, this is right across the street from my team.
1-800-CALL-SAM. Call of the field, boys. He was short. Lions football. 1-800-CALL-SAM. Verdict is in. And it is a turnover on downs. The Lions have it.
13-14.
And those just feel impossible to overturn. I mean, I can't imagine you have
Again,
that many great angles.
A second look at the 3rd down if I'm Chicago.
Oh, yeah, on the other side.
I would agree with you. That would look a lot closer. But either way, anytime you review a quarterback sneak like that, and look, there's just so many people in there. There's 12, 14 bodies. It's impossible to tell where the football's at. Heck of a 4th down stop.
Big opportunity for the Lions now. 1st and 10 from the 37 of Chicago. Goff up under center. Single back is Gibbs. Jared takes the football, wants to throw. Jared flares it out left side. Got to complete that as Gibbs trying to outrun a tackle to the edge. Can't do it. He's going to lose yardage back to the 39. Good work by that Chicago defense that time.
All righty, folks. We'll probably catch you on the way home. We'll see.
You had O'Dangbo, who's the first one in there, kind of had to
Y'all have a good one.
spin away from him.
Good luck on your foosball games, unless you're playing me.
One of the things
Peace.
For me.
you want to try to get
Love
those
you guys.
guys upfield so you can get that.